Losing all my innocence in the backseat. So it used to have an unwritten rule on the internet that if you are a TikTok influencer, you can't be a pop star. And for years, the algorithm would reward you for 15-second viral dances, brand deals, and songs made strictly for virality rather than artistic depth. And when an influencer tried to drop real music, the internet would rip them apart.
Love music, love musicians. Nothing I hate to see more than an influencer going musician. Man, I hate it when an influencer drops a song, especially when they've been blowing up for like a few years, like they're really, really, really on the come up, and then they drop a song. It's like, no, this is what you were building to? This was the game plan? Oh, God, it's just too earnest. It's too earnest of a move. Being an influencer is full-time, silly nonsense, like goofy balloons is your job. Then you are blowing up, building to drop something so earnest. Like now I have to take you seriously in a musical way. I don't want to. We don't want to do that though. I don't like that. No, I mean, and it can be done. Addison Rae, she got out of there. Good for her.
And then Addison Rae happened. She went from being heavily mocked for cringy hype house videos
Let me get this clear, 'cause I had no idea.
to dropping some of the most creative work that has earned strong approval and praise from professional reviewers. It was the hypnotic pop record of the decade, and she earned a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist, earned co-signs from Charli XCX and Araka, hope I said that correct, and proved that the public perception on the internet isn't a life sentence. And today we are picking apart the greatest pop rebrand in modern internet history, how Addison Rae outsmarted pop purists and studied pop history and built an absolute cult empire. All while we attempt to do one of her makeup looks that I've been seeing all over my For You page. So for us to appreciate where Addison is now, you have to remember how badly the internet hated the idea of her making music in 2021. And when you get famous for 50 seconds lip syncing videos and the public doesn't see you as like an artist, they see you as a product of the algorithm. So when she dropped her debut single Obsessed in 2021,
I did my hair like waves on the beach.
it flopped. And not necessarily because it was bad or anything, but because it felt like a corporate, highly sanitized influencer cash grab. So the internet laughed her out of the room, and honestly, most influencers in that position, I feel like they would have given up and they would have taken the brand deals and stick to the Instagram and TikTok. But Addison did something that was almost unheard of in the influencer space, and she just disappeared. And she stepped back from social media, the exposure, and she went offline and spent like 2 years quietly studying pop history and learning like vocal control and rebuilding her whole creative team. So the shift started in 2023 with her leaked unreleased tracks, and the pop nerds on Twitter and TikTok started hearing songs like To Die For
My neck to die for.
and I Got It Bad,
God, it's so bad.
and realized, wait, her taste is actually incredible. And she was referencing like early 2000 Britney Spears and Madonna, and working with underground like hyperpop producers who knew how to make like pop music. So we're doing this look here. Hopefully I get to look the exact same. And then came the stamp of approval, which was Charli XCX. And when Charli put Addison on the official Von Dutch remix, and Addison delivered that viral chaotic scream on the track, it was the pop culture equivalent to a painting ceremony like a coronation. And she officially crossed over from cringy TikToker to alternative pop royalty. And she no longer was chasing like radio trends anymore. She was running with the cool kids. And when she started off her debut album rollout with Diet Pepsi, it shattered every remaining expectation. Diet Pepsi gave us a moody, sluttery Lana Del Rey-esque dream pop. It wasn't loud or desperate for TikTok attention. It was cinematic, understated, and insanely catchy. Losing all my innocence in the backseat. I love that song. Oh my god. So she followed it up with Aquamarine. High Fashion and Fame is a Gun, and creating a visual world that felt like a love letter to high fashion, 90s European cinema and UK pop music. When her self-titled debut album Addison dropped, critics didn't just give it decent reviews. Pitchfork, Rolling Stone, and The Guardian praised it as a cohesive, brilliant pop project, and she took the very thing that people mocked her for, fame and voyeurism, and turned it into her core artistic theme. Addison Rae's career trajectory is a masterclass in modern branding, and she proved that you don't have to stay in a box that the internet built for you. And if you respect your craft and surround yourself with visionaries, like people who had the same vision as you, and commit 100% to your world building, you can make the entire world change its mind. She have pink lips in this, and seeing I'm a black girl and the pink lips not going to look the same. And my lips with some brown lip liner, and then I'm going to put on the pink, and I'll come back and show you all the finished look. Okay friends, so this is the final look. Let me know what you think. And what's your favorite track from the album Addison? Are you a Diet Pepsi girly, or are you obsessed with Fame is a Gun? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit like and subscribe for more deep dives. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.